Ripple XRP, could we potentially be seeing an XRP ETF coming soon, or if at all, is it on the table? We are also going to be talking about Congress and what they need from crypto. Recently, they're trying to get a stablecoin bill passed, and we will be talking about how banks are getting into tokenization and what they've got going on behind the scenes. And of course, we will be looking at the price action for XRP and for XLM coin. All that's for me are two things, which is to smash that like button and to subscribe to the channel as well. So the first bit of big news that we have is coming from Jim Himes, and this is on the stablecoin bill that they're trying to introduce and what Congress is looking from crypto. Now I will play the video and then I will discuss my opinion on what he has to say.
And then you've had the prosecutions, there's just a lot of bad stuff. And then you've had the Wall Street Journal writing an overblown story about terrorist financing, which they subsequently sort of backed away from. I think you may have heard some of this from my colleague Sean Casson. My point is this, just to make this 20-minute rant less than 20 minutes. If you really want to move the Congress, I say this to every crypto person who comes into my office, you got to start demonstrating the killer app, the value add. I get so frustrated because folks come into my office and they say, we have this decentralized finance, non-hierarchical structure that will allow for the transfer of NFTs, and it is like, I'm a Rhodes Scholar. I don't understand a single word you just said, right? So tell me how this makes Bridgeport better. Tell me how this makes Los Angeles better. And until the industry does a better job really showing that, look, we can take remittance fees down from 8% to 2 basis points, or show us any positive world improving application, the industry's not going to have the benefit of the doubt. And the reason you need that is because not so much on our side of the Capitol, but on the other side of the Capitol, the weather is uglier, and people just need to start hearing about how this stuff is going to make people's lives better.
Now, what I infer from this is the fact that a lot of people in Congress in general are of older age. You could even say boomers, right? And they don't really understand cryptocurrency and how it works. And so when we talk in cryptocurrency terms such as decentralized, NFTs, DeFi's, tokenization, and we are bringing that to the table to Congress, and it seems like as if that some of them may not be on board because they don't understand what those terms mean. But not only that, but what benefits it can provide. And so when it comes to cryptocurrency, there needs to be more talking about the benefits, how we can provide faster payments and provide better settlement and clearing times, cross-border ability and capability, energy efficiency when it comes to cryptocurrency. Although again, having said that, I do think that a lot of crypto projects do actually mention it themselves, and they talk about how it will improve and benefit certain areas, especially with Africa as well when it comes to the payment infrastructure. But it seems like as if we just need to bridge that gap between the cryptocurrency terms and then the benefits and how it can help the people of America. Now let's get into the next bit of news that we have. So this article on the Crypto Basic says that the industry leaders are invited to file an XRP Spot ETF in Hong Kong. Now, as we know, there were rumors before about BlackRock filing for an XRP Spot ETF. Unfortunately, that was misinformation and it was just rumors. But with this news, it seems like as if Hong Kong could potentially file an XRP Spot ETF. However, after looking at the article, there is no confirmation. There is just a little bit of hopium that I can see. Now, if we actually look at the facts first off, it says over here that top regulatory bodies in Hong Kong stated that they have reassessed their current policy concerning intermediaries seeking involvement in crypto related activities, and so they are open to the ETFs. We have the Hong Kong Monetary Authority and the Securities and Futures Commission express their readiness to accept crypto spot ETFs. So again, that can mean anything from Bitcoin, Ethereum. Yes, it can mean XRP, but they haven't said which one that they're going to go for yet. They just simply announced that. And so where did this XRP spot ETF come from? Well, it came from the comment of Yassin Mubarak, and he works at Dyser Capital, and all what he said is that someone should file an XRP spot ETF application in Hong Kong. And so this isn't really real news, but the real news is that Hong Kong will be accepting spot ETFs. We just don't know which cryptocurrency that they're going to go for. Now, one thing that we do know about Hong Kong in general is that Ripple do have some sort of connections with the Monetary Authority. So we have over here some news before that the Hong Kong-based Fubon Bank unveiled plans for a real estate tokenization pilot with Ripple, and this trial is one of a dozen projects previously announced by the Hong Kong Monetary Authority as part of the region's CBDC trials. So the only connection that I can see here is with regards to the fact that Hong Kong do have some relationship and connections with Ripple already with the tokenization pilot, and so if this pilot program does go well, Hong Kong could be more of a favor to file for a XRP spot ETF. But again, it is all assumptions and it is all still in the early stages, and maybe we could potentially see Hong Kong file for that ETF earlier than the US, but who really knows, right? Now, before we have a look at the price action of XRP and XLM coin, I just want to take you through this asset tokenization and what has been going on with the banks. And when it comes to the price action of coins and why they're not going up, it's because we need adoption from banks. But with this tokenization, you'll see just how deep they are into it so far. And so we have over here the Fubon Bank that I just mentioned with Ripple, and the Hong Kong Monetary Authority is also collaborating with Credit Agricole to issue tokenized green bonds. We have the VP Bank teams up with Metico to expand its digital asset custody and tokenization services, and we know that Ripple already acquired Metico. And we have Banca Italia taps Polygon and Fireblocks to help institutions experiment with tokenized assets. We have Citi unveils a creation and piloting of Citi token services for cash management and trade finance. And we have ANZ partners with Chainlink to successfully test cross-chain settlement of tokenized assets. Swiss National Bank partners with SD, 6 banks to create a tokenized version of Swiss franc. We have HSBC leverages blockchain technology to digitize gold assets. And we have Standard Chartered unveils Libera, a platform for tokenizing Singapore dollar government bonds. So there's quite a lot going on here. And these are big names, right? They're Goldman Sachs, Credit Agricole, Citi, Deutsche Bank, JP Morgan, some of the big players that we have, and they are all getting in on tokenization. Now, I think that there was an addressable market of roughly around about $400 billion, but just looking at this roadmap, you can see how many different countries are getting in on it. Yes, it's a UK, it's a US, but you also have Switzerland, Australia, Italy, Brazil. So it really is global when it comes to tokenization, guys. And we know that tokenization is going to be a real big player when it comes to the future. So the price action for XRP, we are currently trading at 0.6277. We are down by 2.76% on the 1-day chart. For the volume, we are down by 7.2%, and we are currently trading at $1.5 billion. For the earlier hours of the morning for today, we were trading at around about that 64-cent level, but since then we have come down by 2 cents. Now, guys, I think that this is pretty much expected because we saw that massive spike and we did go to 64 cents. It makes sense that we are now having a pullback. We are not just going to keep on spiking up and going to the upside. It's only a pullback of 2 cents. So on the 7-day chart, we are still up by 3.12%. Now we are on the higher end of the 62 cents. So let's see if we can close at that 63 cents again before the end of the year. It would be really good to get some sort of support level for that price point. For Stellar XLM coin, we are currently trading at 0.1276. We are down by 2.15% on the 1-day chart. For the volume, we are down by 0.95%, and we are trading at $98.6 million. In the earlier hours of the day, we were roughly trading at around about 0.1309, and you can see we have taken a similar dip. We've just gone from 13 cents to under that. The lowest that we went to today for now is 0.1261. On the 7-day chart, we are up by 5.41%. Again, we are pretty much mirroring what XRP coin did. The highest that we went to for XLM was 0.1315. Again, it's not even that much of a big move, to be honest with you, from that price point. Let's see if we can stay up and above that mid-range of the 12-cent level. Guys, if you want daily XRP and XLM coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.